Hey, what's up, guys? Mitchell, another video from Mad Mischief Studio. Today we're going to be talking about Edge of Spider-Verse, this web weaver controversy. Um, I've got a different point of view on this than I think most people on YouTube. I'm going to start off right now. In general, I like the outfit. I like the costume design. Now there are some things I dislike about it, and we'll get to that. But let's start with the designer, Chris Anka. I've been following him for years, and he has done great redesigns. If you take a look at Project Rooftop, his Batman redesigns, Superman, they're all fantastic. The guy knows how to design, okay? And as an artist myself, he's hitting a lot of the principles that would make up a good piece of art. And, he's got contrast, um, he's got good shape, he's got a good color palette, which is really important on this. I don't know if he did the colors. I'm guessing he did. He did. They do look like Chris's colors. So overall, I really like the suit. Now, the thing that I like the most about it is the spider down here in the right hand corner, which is it's got two things going for it. It's the spider emblem, of course, but also it's Spider-Man's face. It kind of reminds me of Spider-Man 2099. His spider. I dig it. I really dig it. I love the back on it. I love this little this V cut right here. That little upside down triangle. Love it. Love the color. Love this like creamsicle look with the white and the I don't know what that's like an orange, like a lighter orange. I don't even know how you would describe that. Not quite yellow, not quite orange, like somewhere right in the middle. Now, what I hate about this thing is the sleeves. Okay, so I'm assuming in this universe, I don't know. I haven't read it. Um, I don't think it's out yet. Um, but he's got like disco sleeves. Fighting crime, even if you got superpowers, seems pretty stupid. And then this medieval collar that he's got right here. As Batman would say, it'd be nice to turn my head. That's kind of what's going on here. I just don't see it. That's like ridiculous. That's design over functionality. And as a superhero, I just don't think you'd do that. So, overall, I like the suit. I'm not with the haters on this one. I actually like it. I saw a clip of Young Ripa really tearing into it. I don't know if he's just doing that for likes and clicks, and it's easy to hate something, but artistically speaking, this is a pretty solid design, okay? Um, and that's just the truth. Oh, geez. Hunter Spider, Mark Bagley. Now, I usually like Bagley's work. I loved his run in Ultimate Spider-Man, but this is shit. That is shit. That looks like something you drew in middle school on lined paper. Yeah, I don't really want to tear it down too much, but I mean, that's pretty bad. Yeah, we'll move on. All right, now this cover sucks. Okay, so let's just talk about this Spider-Man web weaver right here. What is this? A stereotype? Look at the hips, the way he's moving. It's just that I'm from the Midwest, right? And I'm not saying I have a ton. I have a couple of gay friends, and if you didn't know they were gay, you would never know. You would never know. They don't move like that. They don't dress like that. They wear like flannel, like old. One of them wears like an old hunting cap and work boots. It's what the fuck. That is like to me that seems stereotypical, and it's a stereotype, and that has always been like the sort of things that are no. Like you try to show the character as like a fully developed person, but what they're hitting on here just seems like a stereotype. I don't think it's a flattering portrayal of anybody that's gay, and especially a superhero, right? Because even as a superhero, even if you're gay, you still want to portray yourself with strength to the people around you. I mean, you're a fucking superhero. If you seem weak, you're gonna get stepped. That's just how it goes. And the background looks good. I mean, they're going for like a fashion design thing, so I see a couple of characters in there I like. There's a I don't know what's going on with the T Rex. Kind of reminds me of the Batman T Rex in the Dark Batman series by Scott Snyder. And then there's geez, is Christ, that is a Spider-Man in a wheelchair. Okay, well, I was giving this the benefit of the doubt a little bit. That's pretty fucking woke. I mean, Spider-Man in a wheelchair. What crime are you fighting in a wheelchair, right? I like, why are you wearing a costume? Oracle is in a wheelchair, but I mean, she was supporting cast, and people loved her. I loved her. Like, you know, I don't even know how to comment on that. You tell me what you think about that in the comments below, please, because am I completely off base here? But it seems fucking crazy to think that person is stopping any type of crime. I mean, maybe they're gumming people up and swinging, and but if I take out that wheelchair, so he can't wheel around. I mean, his legs are just gonna flap everywhere if he tries to swing around. And if he can't control his legs, can he still stick to things? Using his lower half of his body, or I don't know if that's a he or not, but I don't know. That's not great. That's not great. All right, spoiler. So we're probably moving into page art. Oh God, not gonna lie, this page art really seems god awful to me. I mean, that spider. Look, it's like I can see the individual hairs, and then yeah, that's bad. Okay. Maybe some of you guys like that. For me, I'm not a huge fan. Not a huge fan. Let's keep going. Okay. Well, this is pretty bad too. I mean, if that's the web weaver guy right there, and I'm assuming it is, damn, that's really stereotypical as well. I mean, who dresses like that? I mean, look over here. He's dressing normal, and he gets bit by the spider. And then, like this over here, he's got long hair and like a mesh. He looks ridiculous. And then this is, oh, that must be how he shoots his web. I don't. Does that mean something? Does this mean something? I'm not sure. Um, yeah, this page art isn't great. Stereotypical again as well. Yeah, that's trash. This looks good. This looks good. Hate the sleeves. Don't mind the body. Don't mind the body pose. That looks good. Um, love the drop in. Looks great. Yeah, that page looks solid. That's not bad at all. Okay, I see. I like this cover. I don't. Obviously, I'm not a big fan of that hunter spider character in the background. I think his outfit looks like trash. But this web weaver, even the art on that. Who did the cover? I love that cover. Love that. Reminds me of geez, he did painted covers in the '90s. He, somebody help me out here. Batman the Tyrant was a one shot. He did the cover of it. Looked awesome. Batman had like these metal shin guards on his boots. God damn it. I can't remember his name. It'll come to me. If you know it, comment below. Let me know. But yeah, I like that cover a lot. And we're back. Yeah, so I mean, all in all, I like the design. The story looks like absolute woke garbage. Now, I don't mind politics in a story. I've said it before. If you do it really, really, really well, it doesn't bother me at all. Even if it's politics I disagree with, and I always talk about Saga, but it's such a great example, is that story is spectacular. I mean, it's spot on, and the politics are pretty blatant, but the story is so well written and it's so well integrated into it. I don't mind. I don't mind. You don't hear me screaming like Ripa or anybody else or Ethan, um, comic book secret or comic secret pro or whatever his page is. I'm a fan. I'm a huge fan. Um, but Ethan cries a lot about this shit too, with the politics in comics, and I don't mind it. And I might be mischaracterizing his positions a little bit, but not all of it is trash. That's my point. But a lot of it is, right? He's got a point too. A lot of it is, and this looks like trash. This looks like tokenism at its worst, right? Because the character isn't a character; it's almost a caricature, right? It's Webweaver, and it's just purposely gay, which I don't know if a superhero, even if it was a gay superhero, I don't know if that would be relevant to how they like. Here's a great example: is Guardians of the Galaxy, or not Guardians of the Galaxy, Guardians of Justice. That was a great Netflix series, and Magnificent Man, he was secretly gay. Um, but the way he portrayed himself obviously was tough. Now that did take a psychological toll on him, but you know, he when you're a superhero, you're not gonna behave like that. I think, I mean, if superheroes were real, I served in the military for 10 years, and even in the military, and right. I served a year before Don't Ask, Don't Tell was repealed, right? So I had a 1 year before that kicked over. And the Marines that were gay, yeah, you knew they were gay, but they did not behave like they weren't they weren't flamboyant or, you know, just throwing it out there. You could tell if you were keen and you paid attention, but in general, it was not like nobody was shoving it in your face. And then after Don't Ask, Don't Tell, they still didn't. The gay Marines. I mean, there were issues, right? I mean, logistical issues, but uh, as far as their behavior, no. I mean, they were fucking macho dudes. Some of them were more macho than the straight guys. And I say, and I've always laughed about it. It's like, yeah, dude, they'll kick your ass, they'll fuck your ass, and they're still more manly than you. It's like some of them were fucking built like brick shit houses, were absolute studs. Um, but like the fuck dudes, whatever. Yeah, to each his own. I would love to hear your guys' comments on this. Do you think I'm right? Do you think I'm wrong? Do you agree with me? Disagree? I love discussion. Let me know in the comments below. Would love a like and a share and a subscribe. Would love a subscribe. Suck your dick for a subscribe. No, I'm just kidding. I might though. If you're in the Midwest, hit me up. But please, you can check out my work on Instagram, Rob Kane 1939 or Mad Mischief Studio. Search either of those, you'll find me. Later this year, I will have a website dropping with all my free comics. They will be free. You can download them. I will also be doing a Batman reinterpretation of his Golden Age stories. You'll get a page a day. It's going to be like in a blog format with downloadable files. So I'll let you know more as that comes. Um, Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hell, if I get one view, that's awesome. Thanks, guys.